Hello, beautiful souls, you beautiful beings you are. Hello, hello. Natasha Monique here, your intuitive witch, tarot and oracle card reader. And welcome to... Today's been a really sleepy day for me. I'm sorry. I gotta snap out of it and wake up. It's been raining all day. So I've been meditating and doing yoga all day long, just chilling to the sound of the rain. Like, it's been so amazing. Hey, what's up? Hey, Courtney. So this reading here, I'm sorry, I just came off of another meditation, so I'm in sleepy meditation mind, and then I meditated real quick, but now it's sunny and the birds are chirping and the clouds are out, but it was raining all day today and it was fabulous. But okay, welcome. This is our weekly tarot reading for the week of April 14th to April 20th. So it's from today until the 20th. This is a general reading for the collective, for everyone. I will also be posting up on my YouTube, breaking it down to the signs. And I do encourage you to look at your sun, moon, and rising sign. So let's get into this week's reading. We're using the Celtic Tarot and the Earth Magic Oracle cards. I'm going to pull 5 cards, 4 tarot cards, and 1 oracle card to give us our messages for the mind, body, soul, and spirit. To see what messages we have for the collective for April 14th to April 20th. I haven't used these cards in a while. They're a little stiff. Here we go. There they go. They're loosening up. And then let's see what messages we have for this week from the universe. Okay. Oh, I love this card. I absolutely love when this card comes up. It's Whale Breach. This is the universe is giving us a reminder to get out of our comfort zones. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Switch things up. Change something. Go from one state to another state. This is like a change in the way in which you're doing things. It's think of what a whale has to go through for it to breach. And a whale breaches, scientists don't know for any specific reason why the whale breaches other than basically for shits and giggles. So they go from their natural habitat, flying into the air, completely different habitat, just for shits and giggles. So you can do the same thing too. You can switch things up. You can change things up. So yeah. Well, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because once you're comfortable with being uncomfortable, then everything is kind of comfortable. You kind of learn to, you accept that, as the whale is breaching. It knows, okay, I'm about to go to a different pressure. Of course, it doesn't know it's saying that as pressure, but whales are really intelligent. So they can understand that, the deeper I go, the more it's pushing on me. The higher I go, the less it's pushing on me. So I'm going to allow myself to be uncomfortable just because I know once I go through this cycle of being uncomfortable, it's going to then become comfortable for me again. So that's our human equivalent of it, is knowing that nothing is permanent. And we'll be uncomfortable for a little bit, but then it'll come back around and it'll learn to be comfortable. I started a new yoga training routine with this app. So I was doing the training with it and I'm oh my goodness, these are some poses that I even haven't done in a while or I've never done before. So I'm trying them out and it was uncomfortable. Hey, what's up? Welcome. And after doing it for 2-3 days, it starts to then get comfortable. So allow the uncomfortable to be there. All right. It's going to come and then eventually it's not going to be uncomfortable anymore. Okay, so that is our message from Spirit. Boom. So, our mind, we have the Two of Shields in our mind card. All right, this is all a reminder for us to be balanced. I even actually, this is funny, I journaled about this earlier today, that one thing that I need to work on is being more balanced in my work play life. Like, I'll either have a day where I'm just working all day long and it's just creating, writing, doing this, and then I'll have a day where I do nothing, where I need to really work on that balance and get that balance in my head. So that is something that I'm quite sure a lot of us are struggling with, getting things balanced out in your head so you can actually go forth with them. And with the Two of Shields in here for our thought patterns, what our thoughts are and things like that, it's an indication that we really need to assess. We need to assess what we want to do based on what we should do. Like what we want to do based on what is actually in alignment in our path and it's actually going to serve us purpose. So bring balance between that and make sure you're not overworking yourself or underworking. All right, get a nice balance to that. So our actions, Six of Wands reversed. Now this is where these two here connect. This message connects here, where we have to get the balance in our mind, because then we're not getting the results that we want. And we're not getting the results that we want because we're not putting enough balance into the situation. So we're either having troubles with our family because we're too busy following our dream and working and being in our minds for some stupidness, or we're just so much into leisure, play, work, like, you know what I mean? Doing whatever we want to do, chilling with our family, doing this, doing that, binge watching TV shows. I'm guilty of that. I am. That we're just then not getting the results that we want. And the wondering why is you have to like restructure what it is you're doing. All right. This Six of Wands reverse is letting us know that we need to restructure our daily plan, restructure how we break apart our day and the actions that we take throughout that day. So now we've got the King of Wands, 3 wands actually in this reading. So all tying into our passions, our desires, things of that. We've got the King of Wands in our emotions and our soul position. That is letting us know to not be overwhelmed. All right, don't be overwhelmed. Don't be overwhelmed, and don't get caught up in a male. All right, you see, like this throne is extremely phallic, extremely phallic. So that is letting you know that do not be overtaken by a man or the wills of a man, or let someone boss you around or tell you, you know, I know best because I'm the man in your life, so you've got to listen to me. But it's also an indication that we need to take control of our own actions, take control of our own emotions, take control of our own destiny, and not wait for some other outside masculine energy to come in and help us out with it, to cool out, like, you know, balance our own internal energy so that we have the right amount of masculine, we have the right amount of feminine, and we're not being taken advantage by someone. But we also have the ability, the willpower, the strength, and the proper vibration to be our own bosses. All right, so now watch out for some dude trying to tell you what's this and what's that, and watch out for yourself not being the boss that you're supposed to be. All right, that's like a dual message. Some of y'all, one of it resonates with some of y'all, one of it resonates with the rest of y'all. All right. So now, higher self. Higher self, we have the 9 of Wands reversed for our higher self. All right. This is like you should be done with this nonsense, but there's something that you're still holding on to. Like you still want to bicker about some old shit to someone, most likely some type of a male in your life that you just want to bicker, bitch, fuss, moan with this person about, and like the battle is done. Like the battle is completely done. The war's done. You need to just cool out. Your higher self is letting you know to just calm it down, calm everything down, be at peace with what's going on right now. Lay down your sword. All right, just lay down your sword. You don't need to be fussing and fighting and battling anymore. There's no need for that. All right, so I hope these messages resonated with you as your weekly general reading for April 14th to April 20th. And of course, if you would like a personal reading from me, or if you would like information on the Awakening Sacred Alchemy program, please do message me or email me at tarot.tosh.balance@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to get you on my calendar. Stay tuned, because I'm going to post up on my YouTube channel. For those of you who are on Instagram, it'll be going on my YouTube channel, the signs. All right, breaking them apart by the signs, so you get your weekly messages for each sign. So peace, love, and blessings to all of y'all. Mwah, I love ya.